Playing board games is one of the best ways you can spend time with your little one.
And this is the best first board game for your kid. We're gonna tell you how it works, and not only that,
there are 9 more games that you should try with your kid because they will develop a lot of skills. In our experience, the best time to start playing games with kids is when they turn around 2.
Yeah, and the best game to start with is this one. The harvest is here and the pesky raven is trying to get to it. Bad raven. Aww. On your turn, you will roll this giant dice, and the color you roll is the color of the fruit you put into the basket.
But if on your turn you roll the raven, it moves closer to your garden.
What happens if it goes all the way?
You lose the game.
No.
So you want to collect all the fruit before the raven comes.
This game is a good way to start learning rules in general, because if you roll a blue, you have to take the blue, not the green or yellow or the other color which I don't know the name of.
Plus, this is really tough.
To break, you mean? To destroy? To eat?
Copy.
To swallow? All of those things.
Some things that might feel self-explanatory to you are actually not that obvious. For example, this is a real situation that happened. Here, kid, throw a die.
So you learn to throw a die properly, learn some colors, and learn how ruling works. What's next?
Welcome to a Wurm race for the whole family. Ooh, where did he go? Ooh.
He was just here.
Yeah. Ooh.
You're already familiar with rolling a die and picking a certain color. So what new does this bring to the table?
This is your first competitive game because you will play as one of these worms that will try to get to the finish line. See, it's not even easy for a grown-up.
Next thing this game introduces is a unique game component. Look, it's the worm right there.
Oh, so exciting. Plus, also it introduces new rules like being able to bet on other worms.
Biggest lesson this game teaches you is losing alone. Yes, we learned to lose together as a team in the previous game, but here losing alone is much harder.
Also, that game had great components, just like as the next one. Well, this actually takes it to the next level. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Ooh, cause it's 3D! In this game, you will learn a new skill called dexterity.
Again, you will roll a die, and then, based on the color you rolled, you will pull out a stick. You will keep pulling out these sticks until all monkeys have fallen. Whenever monkeys fall out, you will have to keep them, and you don't want this monkey business. Because whoever will have the least amount of monkeys will win the game.
And this game teaches you being careful. Pulling out these branches is a different skill level entirely, which I think I have.
This game has the one thing that will keep your kids' attention, which is the toy factor. It looks like a toy, even though it trains your dexterity and other skills.
Talking about other skills, how about Micons?
Micons or Micons?
Yes.
We don't know.
In this game, you're trying to get rid of your cards by training a new set of skills, understanding characteristics.
In order to get rid of your cards, you have to find a way how this characteristic, which is cold, fits one of your cards.
How does it fit your jam?
For example, it could be in a refrigerator, right? And really cold. So I got rid of it. Whenever you get rid of a card, you place it right here, and now a new characteristic is needed.
Blue. Micons teaches you that many things can have many characteristics. For example, can cat be sharp? Yes, he has sharp nails. Can he be warm? Yes, if you hug him real tight. So, almost feels like an adventure, right?
It does, but what definitely is an adventure is bubble stories. In each adventure, you will need to find some starred items. And why not start in your bedroom? You can travel to any of these bubbles. For example, let's go through the door. You flip the door around and you meet your mom and dad. Let's talk to your mom, right? Hasn't she seen your briefcase? She has. That's one of the items that you need to find.
Each of the bubble story boxes consists of 3 big adventures you and your kid can go on to. Why is this an awesome game?
Because this game feels like a real adventure. Plus, also your kid can connect these bubbles and places and make real decisions based on that. So this is a great story game.
So Sleeping Gods is also a story game right after that?
No, not just yet, but we have the next steps to get to that. Starting with a reaction game.
With a bell.
In this game, you need to flip clowns and then hit the bell if they have the same color. But watch out, because there are sad clowns, and if you hit the bell when there's a sad clown, you actually lose cards, which is not good. You want cards. Speed is one of the hardest skills for little ones to learn. Grown-ups will usually be faster until one point, when they kick your butt.
So let's keep learning that speed with difference.
What's the difference between these things?
You had to do that. Pick one of the 4 available pictures and find differences faster than anybody else.
For example, this monkey doesn't have a hat. This one does.
This game trains your speed and your perception, because you're trying to find 2 differences with this card faster than anybody else.
1. And...
I think I have a broken card. Oh, I found one. Just need one more.
Which one you find?
This one, see? It's different.
Ah.
And this is a 4-year-old game, okay? So we're not 4-year-olds a long time ago, so we're at disadvantage here. Come on, one more. Come on, we gotta end the shot. Just find it.
Ah! 2. The clouds.
Then you would put your card on top of this pile, and now we find 2 differences with this one. First one to get rid of all your Galli wins. So difference trains your kids' perception and speed, 2 important skills in a very accessible format. But another skill you need to train is memory.
Exactly. That's why you should try doggies with your kid. It not only has this awesome toy factor, but also trains that said skill. All these doggies have licked some candy. That's why their tongues are now colored. So on your turn you roll 2 dice and then have to find a doggie with the same colored tongue. If you do, you can place it in your park.
Wee, doggy in a park.
And if you think that there are no dogs with that color in the middle of the table, you can check my park and steal dogs from other players. So there's a great interaction as well.
My dog's now.
You stole my dog. This game has the toy factor. Look at these little beauties. Even Mr. Cybus wanted to play this game when he saw these. And kids, well duh, they will love it. Memory is an important skill to train, and you'll be surprised that kids are much better at it than adults.
Also, kids really love mystery games and catching bad guys, so Outfoxed is perfect for that. Let's save that cake that has been kidnapped. The pesky fox has stolen the cake.
Was it Henry?
You're rolling dice, moving around the board and looking for clues to figure that out. When you do find those clues, you're gonna put them in your detective gadget and see if the suspect has it. It's white, so no, the suspect does not have a cloak.
So Daisy did not do it. Oh, Henry, you look suspicious.
But if you get a clue like the hat, and when you use your detective gadget it shows green...
Henry, you're even more suspicious now.
Must be Henry. Or is it? In this cooperative game, you're trying to stop the fox before it gets into its cave, because if it does, you lose and the cake is done for.
It was so young.
So fresh. Outfoxed has it all. Cool toy factor, dice rolling, cooperative gameplay, and most of all, it induces deduction. A very important skill for your kid to learn.
And the last stop before your little one becomes real gamer is gonna be magic keys. In magic keys, you're trying to collect keys, get the chest, and then open it up in order to get diamonds. Well, that was anticlimactic, but that's by design. Because some of these keys are faulty and will not open the chest, but some will. And you will get those sweet, sweet victory points, aka diamonds. The gameplay might seem similar to you. You roll a bunch of dice, then move, and you can either pick up the key that you want, or try to roll again. But you will lose dice while you do that. And if you're out of dice, you get nothing. The farther you move, the more treasures you will get. These keys are more valuable, but you always risk failing. This board game has the most moving parts. Rolling dice, re-rolling them, moving, using different keys that work or don't work, and so on. That's why it's the highest complexity game on this list. This game teaches your kid counting, risk assessment, meaning when should you stop, as well as there's just so many rules and it's almost a grown-up game. Grown-ups could play this, which means your kid is gonna be super smart.
Yes, so these are our top 10 games. Is it 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, it is 10. What games do you enjoy playing with your kid?
Let's know in the comments as well, which one of these would you like to try the most? Or your kid would like to try the most?
Either way, thank you for supporting our channel, thank you for watching, and see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Good thing we could count till 10, otherwise they would think we didn't play Magic Keys at all.
Yeah.